Everybody, welcome back. This is going to be tutorial number 6 for our Scratch series. And in this session, we are going to cover bringing in a second level character, programming it, and we will then bring in a third backdrop, which we will need to end the game because we will only have 2 levels. And I will show you how to copy the link properly to share it with me in case you have any questions before we finish up so I can help you remotely. So let's get started. I'm shrinking myself up. All right, last time we met, we duplicated our characters. And after we eliminated 5 of our characters, it switches to another backdrop, which will indicate level 2. So this is what it will look like so far. If you click this full screen control here, it'll show you a large display, which I like to use once I get rolling with these games. So let's eliminate these. Here we go. And it did switch, and that indicates level 2. Stop. Great. So what I'd like you to do at this point is play the game like I just did until it clears all of your first level characters and then goes to your second backdrop, which will indicate level 2. So you need to be in this place. All right. What I'd like you to do now is click backpack. And if you have anything in the backpack, which I do, I would like you to get rid of it. So right click, delete. Okay. Remember that to right click on a touchpad, 2 fingers down on the touchpad will give you the right click menu that you need. Okay, don't forget that. All right, so leave the backpack open, then click on any one of your targets and go directly down until this turns blue. Let go. Do it with the other one as well, because we're going to reuse these and make minor adjustments. That's what we do from now on. It goes a lot quicker. So we've put both of these code strings in. Now we have those waiting for us. Leave the backpack open. Let's go in and select a sprite that makes sense for our second level. Once these bats or your first level characters are gone, that's it. They're only going to come back when we start the game. I don't want to reuse them. Do not reuse them. It's a lot easier this way. So I'm going to go here to this menu and go to the magnifying glass and find something that makes sense. And for me, it needs to fly because my main character is on the bottom moving left and right. And I have it throwing upward, so it only makes sense that I do that. I'm going to go to fantasy. Oh, there's a flying hippo. A griffin. I think I'll use the dragon. But you pick whatever, you know, take your time. I'll pick dragon, double click. It's going to come in huge. So the first thing I'll do is make that way smaller. I'm going to go like 35 on it. Let's see how that looks. That's better because we'll have about 7 or 8 of these in here. I'll decide that later. Then, like any time you bring in a new character, click the word direction and select this center left right button because otherwise it'll flip upside down. You don't want that. Okay, good. All right, so now with my new character on the screen, I am going to drag this code up in there in that workspace. Now when I do, they're going to overlap. That's just what happens. So just go up to the top where it says when flags clicked and peel that off and separate them. I'll close my backpack. Okay. Now we'll have to make some changes because if I don't, watch what happens. The dragon will it'll move okay because we programmed the same code will work on this. But the problem is it comes in in the first level. We do not want that. So we have to alter some things. So actually, let me play this until these guys go away. I'll keep just the, okay, just keep this on here. Okay, so again, we're on the new character. We make 2 changes. Let's do this. Take it at forever and peel that off. Take it at the show and peel that down. Okay. Take this, this first flag's clicked can go away. So you can take it to this section and let go. All right. We need to earn this to come in. You can't just have it come in. So what indicates the second level is when the backdrop switches. That will show us that we're in level 2. So if I go to events, there's a block that says when backdrop switches to. That's what I need. I'll attach that. Now, make sure that you open this up. This is important. Open the drop down and pick the second level backdrop. So when that turns on or flips on, this guy is going to show up. All right. So the next thing we have to do is we need to put a hide here under this flag and connect these again, because if I don't, the dragon will show up at the beginning too, and I don't want that. You need it to hide when the flag is clicked. So that's in looks. There it is. So there we go. So now it will work. The only thing we do need to change is the sound effect, because right now it's on that sound effect for the bat and it's not going to fit. So what I'll do is go to sounds and it gives me this. Let's see if I like it. Not so much. I think I'll make my own like it did last time. So open this down here up. I'll go to the record microphone. All right. It might ask you to release your microphone on your computer. I don't know, but I've already done it. So here we go. Roar. Okay. Now it has to be short. Let's try it and see what it sounds like. Roar. Roar. Okay, you can hear that this is dead space, and so is this. I take this and shade it. I think I did this last time too. You take it and you shade out what you want to cut out, then push save. Now here's the new sound. Check it again. Cool. Now there's some effects down here you can play with if you want. If you want to mess around with them and see what that sounds like, you can. But I need to change. I'm happy with that. I'm going to change the title to Roar. I think I'll use that. Now these two will appear in the drop down in that sound block. Okay, I'll go to code. Okay, here it is. Start sound. I'll pick Roar. And let's test it out. Let's see if it's going to work. Now, it's not going to switch yet after the first time. Just we'll go to the second level. Oh, geez. There we go. All right, let's go. See if it goes away. It did work. Yay. And it kept the correct score. Good. All right, now I'm going to click the flag and make sure everything comes back right. Good. Now, the dragon didn't come back because we have it hidden until we earn it. Okay, so that is the programming for the new character. We're not going to duplicate it just yet. We'll do that on the last tutorial, which will be next time. We're almost done with this. The only thing I'd like to do before we leave is go to stage right here. And I'm going to click backdrops over here. I want to make sure I have 3 backdrops loaded because I will need to switch to a third and final backdrop once we're finished with the game. We are only doing 2 levels and that's it. So I think I'll just go right down here and choose backdrop. Pick something, and it can be pretty plain Jane because this is the last slide, and we're just going to type in game over. So I could use something like this if I wanted, really, or this. I think I will go to fantasy here again and see what's there. So I use this, I use this. I think this castle one's pretty cool. I'll just use that. Double click. Now it will replace it. So don't freak out. It's no big deal. We do want to rename it, okay? So I like to name them in the order in which they will appear. So I'm going to name this 3. Okay, so it will go there. Now, it's not going to be a problem that it replaced our other backdrop because if you take a look, I'm on stage in the code here. Last time we said when the backdrop or when the flag is clicked, it'll switch to backdrop 1. So let's double check that. Boom. Okay, it's cool. So next time we will program it after level 2 to switch. So we're going to have to mess with this level system a little bit next time, but we'll do that later. I just want to show you one more thing, and that is, I'm clicking save now to make sure it's all saved. How to share the link with me. Now that share, see how it says shared? That share button's gone. So it is shared. You could just go up here and copy this, but if you click project, see project page right here, click it. Okay, it gives you that button you need. Copy link right there. Copy link. So I would do that. It copies it. Click it right here. Copy link. Then you can get out of that. And then if you wanted to, I'm in Google Classroom. If you needed to share that with me in this, it'll say tutorial 6. Because I didn't post that yet. I'm making it right now. You could, share that link with me, and then I could look at it if you have any questions, if you're having trouble or anything like that. And I'll be glad to do that. All right. I think that we're about done. So I will see you in the next one, and we will finish up. All right.